Hi, I'm Joan Jett from the Blackhearts, and you're watching Artisan News.
Against its wall, annihilation must be swift, destroy without destruction. God of the throne must be watching from hell, waging their mass genocide. Soldiers defeated by death of a spell, bodies are torn no light. Acid is found that they're ready back. Demons are ready to die. Nothing can see when the sleeping souls lie. Chemical warfare.
My name is Billy Sheehan.
Hi, my name's Frank Bello.
Hi, my name's Kerry Holt, and I'm a Taurus, and I love everything and everybody. Float, float on.
My name is Pancho Tomaselli. I clean pool. I can do your garden, and I play bass. Thank you.
I clean pools.
I clean pool.
Me llamo David Lombardo.
It's never old because number one, Billy is on this. We have Philm on this. Gary's on this. No new friends. We kind of reinvigorated it. And for me, I'm a fan tonight. I'm always a fan, but tonight I actually get some serious players to watch. And it's always different. The crowd's always different. Different people show up. This is an event. It has its own life now. It became this thing. This Metal Masters shirts. You know what I mean? So. And picks, which I didn't get any yet.
Bass
Do you have
drum
bass drum heads?
Yes.
Can I get one of those?
Sure.
Signed by the band?
Absolutely.
Good for the bass players. Metal Masters.
Little fingers.
Like little fingers for the bass players. I said Metal Masters.
So we're going to do it. So I'm looking forward to this, man. I can't wait to start things off. It's going to be fun. It's a blast.
More relaxed. It's a more relaxed feel. I know that I don't have to go up there and just beat the hell out of the drums like I do every night with Slayer, and knowing that I'm going to walk off feeling like I just jumped into a pool because I'm all sweaty and wet. So tonight's going to be a little different. I'm more chill, relaxed, and it's a good time.
I've been prepped. And it's great. I absolutely love it. It's like being on another planet. It's like an adventure into another land, and it's really cool. It's challenging to play this stuff. And these guys are all masters of their craft. And it's an honor to be up there with them all. It's really cool. I'm really glad to be here.
Let me add something to that. So Billy, we've been friends for a while now, so it's great seeing him come into this world and step up as he did. I mean, Billy Sheehan is playing. He's playing Slayer and Exodus tonight.
Without a pick.
Without a pick.
I
just think about those lines right there. That's
awesome.
That's a really great thing.
Like private, if you have an itch, call him up and you're like right here.
He totally kicks ass in it too. The guy steps up, and this is a kiss ass line. You know that, dude. You rule. So he stepped up to it, and you can't ask for more than that. So for these kids seeing a treat like that, man, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Dude, mind blowing, dude.
If you had ever
It was
told
cool.
me this guy here, who's one of the greatest musicians in rock history, would be standing there watching my fingering as I'm playing Piranha, I would have called you a stone-faced liar and said, get out of here. I mean, the last big rock concert when I was younger and my hip wasn't so bad and I could make it to the front row was David Lee Roth tour with him and my other hero Steve Vai. And of course I'd seen Van Halen 2 weeks before, and that was boring, and you guys destroyed it. Played Atomic Punk, for Christ's sake, and yeah, Billy he's an honorary thrash metal musician.
Right. Yes, he is.
Where's my flag? Yeah. I gotta find a trophy still. Get a little paid.
He gave you a bottle of Jägermeister.
Oh, by the way, it was great yesterday at rehearsal when you pulled that. There's in Chemical Warfare, there's a section where it was da 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 da. You nailed it. I was like, let's see it, Billy again. Yeah,
cool.
Nailed it.
Well,
He's perfect.
Billy Sheehan just proved the thrash world that you can do a Slayer show with
Oh
bass
yeah, we could
and
hire him.
drums.
Yeah,
Cool. I'm in.
He does all the parts. He's like, oh, there's Jeff Hanneman. There's Kerry King's part. He's like, okay.
it's only Billy.
Yeah, well, yeah, man.
Wow, I thought it went great. I mean, just smooth. I didn't expect it to be so smooth. We did a lot of rehearsing yesterday, actually.
There's a lot of jamming going on.
A lot of jamming,
which is super cool.
Seeing what works and what doesn't work. I think everybody got their parts down, and it was just a great vibe. I don't think I think the last one was a little more messier for sound check, for a rehearsal, but this was like really well thought out. It worked out nicely. For the love of Mark Menghi.
For the love of Frank Bello, these guys endorse our stuff. Gary's a newcomer. Pancho's a newcomer. Billy's been playing our harky bass cabinets. Obviously, Frankie, same thing. Dave,
I play.
God knows what he does. But
Zoom stuff.
I came up with this idea, and it started as a joke, and
now
I sit here with the greatest musicians on the planet, man. It's pretty cool.
Taking on a life of its own.
It was funny yesterday.
This is the tour.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear that one.
Wow. He should be the manager.
Yeah, I think you got the gig.
No comment.
Hey, I'm always up for the party.
That's the best answer.
Yeah.
I can put it this way: if time allowed, I'm in. But you have like a lot of touring musicians who wear more than one hat, and lately I'm wearing too many hats, like a conjoined twin.
This all started, and I tell this to everybody. As a kid growing up, I didn't have a lot of money, and to go to a show was expensive, man. So I was like, $20 ticket. Let's give the kids all this free stuff, drum heads, sign drum heads, posters. Give them the greatest musicians on the planet for $20, and.
It's a good vibe, man. That's why. I mean, this thing, yesterday we did an in-store signing, and a lot of kids couldn't get tickets. It went like that. It sold out immediately, this thing. We probably should have done a bigger place. Maybe leave them wanting more for the next one.
And that's the point, man. I think old school Lamore show.
Yeah.
When I think these things, I think old school Lamore show for cheap.
Yeah.
Getting free stuff and watching you guys jam and play.
Well, it's a total vibe. I have to say this right off the bat. You don't get a lot of companies. This sounds like a kiss ass, but it's really not, because I've been with you guys for a while with Zoom and Hardkey and Samson. These guys, they actually are in the head of the players, I think. They go to it. They care. Number one, they're musicians. They understand what we do. And I really think that they put it up front. Who else does this? What other company? I know now there's other people trying to do what we're doing here. But you see, I won't mention it. We'll get sued. I don't want that stuff. But, yeah. But think about what they're doing. They're putting a bunch of musicians together for this one special thing, and it becomes an event. So not a lot of companies put their money where their mouths it really is. And that's what's going on here. It's a big thing. We promote, and they pay us to promote and all that stuff. But nobody's making millions here. We do it for the love also. But this is a great vibe. This is a complete great vibe, and you have to tip your hats to this company. You really do.
It's funny. I forgot who told me this. They said, "You having Billy Sheehan play an Exodus song?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. I mean,
great.
Where else can you do it, man? Metal Masters."
You have no idea. One of the players, the biggest Billy Sheehan fan, and he was a student many years back at BIT, and he'd met you and said you were like one of the nicest gentlemen he ever met. And when I told him that you were playing Piranha, he's like, "Damn it." He's ready to book a flight out for this thing, but I sent him the link for the live stream. So he's glued to the computer tonight.
I have to add something else to that. And there's also a great thing about this company, Samson, Zoom, Hardkey. They also give bands a chance. Like Philm tonight is going to play with us. This band, you guys should talk more on, because I want you to get hype in this for this band they're doing. It's a 3-piece. They're going to play at the show tonight with us, and they're in front of this metal audience. There's no bigger challenge than that. You go right out in front of them, in their faces. They're going to, and you're going to get them. I think that's a great thing.
The challenge really is not only there's one guitar player missing, because in metal it's usually 2 guitar players, and you have the double bass. And I've stripped it down. I stripped it down to a 4-piece drum kit and a single pedal. But then in Slayer, of course, he's playing double bass for me. And the music's just different. It has a different vibe to it. It's like extreme rock is what it is. It doesn't cross over into the metal style because we don't do certain kinds of riffing. And, we keep that out. And also, the drums are a big part of it. We don't go into that double bass. That is so familiar with metal. So it's pretty cool, and I'm really excited.
Just a week ago, you supported Exodus, and you survived.
Yes,
know?
yeah. We convinced a few
A
people.
Bay Area hometown gig for us.
Yes.
Thrash
You know,
metal
and,
gig.
on an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, we did that. And it turned out great.
Played
It
on
was
the
good.
USS Hornet, you know.
That was fun.
It is heavy, but it's, I think because of the amount of information in today's age, heavy is turning to become something more than just riffs and no bass, you know what I'm saying? It's like, now it's like, you got guys like this guy, you know, Billy and Frankie, who can, you know, stand well off on their own without having to play heavy music, do whatever style they want, and that's what we want. We want to teach the kids that you can do heavy, but you know, you can also be a professional musician and do whatever the hell you want, like play Piranha with Billy Sheehan, or Chemical Warfare and stuff like that. So,
Hell yeah.
so that's what we're trying to do with film. It's more like it's heavy music played like Jimi Hendrix would play his songs back in the days. Like, you get the songs, you just play them. There's no riffs. You just play the song, you know, however you feel that night, and people like it.
So that's Metal Masters. This is for. I mean, I can't believe it's here already because we just started talking about this after the last one. Oh, we got time, and all of a sudden this thing comes up. I'm on tour. I gotta learn these fucking songs, man. You know, you get like that, and you start worrying about because everybody wants to get their parts right. Because let's face it, it's like an ego thing too. It's like I don't want to be the one. Right, right, and that's what happens in these things. I don't want to be the one to fuck up that. Well, we will.
Especially with the world watching.
Listen, the world watching.
The world
You
watching.
have no idea how hard I was stressing over some of this stuff. For the week before, and I was texting Frankie about goddamn Electric, like, how well do you know it? And I get here and all this stress, I know it better than everybody. They're all looking to me for how to play the like certain little walk downs and stuff like that, you know, like, wow, you know, I guess I shouldn't have like worried so much about it because other people are like 2 steps behind me and I'm still not quite, I'm still behind the 8 ball.
That's the whole thing, you care, and that's what the whole. I think that's what people get out of this. That we all care about the parts. You know, the metal masters. I think people see metal artists aren't really playing. They should only know the little parts that those little parts you don't really hear, and sometimes you could step over it. But I like it. You have to get those little parts. I will not let it go. So that's important that you got that, and you showed me that one little line. I needed it. You know,
Yeah,
'cause it was
yeah.
bugging the hell out of me. But
Well, I'm still kind of faking it, but at least we'll all fake it in sync together.
it's metal.
We're all making the same mistakes at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
As long as we sync up the
all make
mistakes.
the same mistake. That's
Yeah,
all that
exactly.
matters.
It's the weed theory in musicians. As long as everybody's high, it's cool. It's
That's it.
reggae. It
Yeah.
works. But if the drummer is high and the other guy's not, it's like
We call it improv.
I have no idea. I saw discussions taking place. I figured I'll just look at it tomorrow.
It's
Just
done.
have Warren point me when it's time to get up there. Go.
I made it up. It got altered, and that's how it is. We're looking at some. It's a pretty fierce set, man. I'm looking forward to it. Billy's playing Slayer.
I would have loved to play Shy Boy though. I would have rocked that one. Well, Shy Boy is almost a thrash song, you know. It's like up-tempo.
I gotta tell you, I like David Lee Roth, man, but it was hard enough learning the stuff we learned for this.
We just had that conversation.
This one gets me drunk last night. My head is killing me.
Me?
Yeah. I wanted to leave, but whatever.
And what did I do?
You
Forcing
said
it down your throat.
a little bit.
You mean you didn't have bellow shots?
No, they were not Bello certified at all.
No
They
Bello
were
certified.
thick, big shots of Jaeger. It was not
You
good.
wouldn't stop with the Jaeger last night.
Oh, no
I
more.
only took
The
order.
damn bar. See, that's
I
the whole
took
thing.
order.
This whole metal thing is great. You know, the show. They don't see what goes on behind. It's rough. You know, you look like this after last night. So
Shades are for, my friend.
I know.
Not easy to
Shades?
survive.
No. But
yeah, man.
anyway, it's we're having a great blast here, man. You should come out next Metal Masters 5, right? See, Mark's just like this.
Done.
It's Metal Masters Live. Yeah, don't forget Metal Masters for Monte Carlo. Hold on, let me call James Hetfield.
Hold on, I was gonna say, let me get in touch with Kirk.
We have 3.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, let's see. Dave rules.
See, I don't count him, so I like him.
I'm not touching it.
Ouch! In a nutshell by Dr. King.
I'm not touching that one. Everything is good, see?
Oh, did I say something?
No. Didn't hear anything. But we want more Big Four shows. We have to. See that? It's all good. But look, everybody's invited to this, right, Mark? If Metallica wanted to do this, I'm sure they'd have no problem coming in on this, right? We love it. But,
Hey, man.
we love it.
Everyone's different.
Those guys rule.
Time.
Wow, I just felt that.
That might be all
you said
three.
that. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that'd be it for me, man. Right? I sign that up right now, man. That would be the best. Imagine that, dude.
And Cliff,
Right now.
if he was also around, that would be sick.
Cliff. Wow,
And Cliff and Dime and
that'd be fun. I like to just
Mitch
see that.
Mitchell.
I like to just be a fan and watch it. I don't want to play the show. I just want to watch that. That'd be great.
What about Lemmy for bass player?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Outside of them, it's like, and outside of the realm of feasibility, Michael Schenker, heroes of mine, guys like that, get Frank Marino up there, that'd make my day.
Yeah, to me the ultimate.
I'd just stand and watch. I wouldn't even bring a guitar.
The ultimate would be Tony Iommi for me. Like, just
That thing bounced around for a minute.
Yeah.
and Geezer, of course.
Yeah.
Bass royalty right there.
Gene Krupa.
Cronus. We'll do a whole set of. We'll do black metal, start to finish, the whole record. I'd down with that.
Oh, man. Wow. I don't know. Bill Ward? I mean, if we're going in that direction, it'd be great to have him.
I got my favorite musicians playing, man. But everyone I've asked said yes, and they've performed. I didn't ask anybody that said no.
People don't know this about Billy. He's actually a really good hang. That's the good thing about him. So, and if you only knew that joke, that's amazing. It's an amazing line right there. That means a lot, believe me.
The funny thing, how I found out, my guy one of the guys that sets me up at the Raider Stadium for the Raider games, texted me yesterday. He's like, "Have you seen this John Clayton promo?" I'm like, "No." And we were busy. We played for like 4 hours yesterday. And when I got back to the room, I checked it out online, and I knew it had to be something like that for him to send it to me. And you got to see it.
Send it to me. I got to check this out.
It's awesome.
Camaraderie is the most important part because you wouldn't be able to do all the other ones, unless you have that camaraderie. You have to have that communication and that friendship. Otherwise, it won't work.
I like to hear Billy's line on this too. I think he's got it, because you're coming into this and you see what's been going on. We've been together for a while with this. So how's your vibe on this? Because I think we accepted you well. No worries.
great.
It's just a vibe that we just wanted you to be involved with.
I mean, you got to be good at what you do, and when you are, you know what you need to do to get the job done.
Yeah.
And that's all. We get in there, get it right. Everybody cooperates. It's all cool. Everybody's awesome, and it's a like you said, it's a great hang, and the hang is half the battle. And almost any band there is, when you get on tour,
Right.
the hang makes or breaks the band sometimes. And in this case,
And the tour.
and the tour,
And the tour.
and the show,
Yeah.
and everything else. So this is very cool, and that's a huge factor, I believe.
Motorhead.
Slayer. Black Sabbath.
Sabbath.
Yeah, that's Sabbath.
Sabbath.
For me.
That would change
my
the course
first
of the
choice.
river for sure.
Yeah.
If you remove Sabbath from the equation, there would just be dams built on that river, and it'd just branch out somewhere.
This music, the riffs, just
There would be
it's all
no
about-
Iron Man, dude.
It's just riffing, man. That's it's the stem of everything. It started everything. That riffing, and we just sped it up a little bit, really, and it just continues. And it grew into this huge thing, which is great, man. It's still going. Sabbath is still great. Last Metal Masters 3, we had Geezer Butler. I jammed with. That was my highlight. I jammed with Geezer Butler. I asked him. Anthrax covered Neon Nights. I asked him the right way to play it. I had a bass lesson from Geezer Butler. So that in itself was
That's
payment.
rad.
So that was my rad moment. So that's the benefit of doing this. It's all good, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost every day I see the same thing. Over with minute two. If it's the attitude. If you can see yourself, you put you on a show. You broke a masturbate.